let's try and figure out the three fill in the blank questions that were there. There was question number 97, which is here on the screen. It says there are two gaps in the sentence given below, and from the pairs of the words given, you have to choose one that fills the gap most appropriately. Now, for the blanks which have been given to you, once you read the context, it is clear. Now we are talking of people who either believe or don't believe in creation, right? And how they view the Big Bang theory. So we've got these two theories in contrast to each other. Creation, which says that God created everything, and Big Bang theory, which says that everything came out of itself. Everything just got created because of this Big Bang in the universe, right? Now, while talking about the Big Bang theory, these people, whoever they are in this blank, they believe that it is a conclusion derived by those indisposed or unable, or somebody who doesn't believe in placing their faith in more than what can be seen. Obviously, more than what can be seen refers to the Big Bang theory here, that or to God, in fact, that if you can't believe, if you haven't seen God, you can't believe in him. So that is why you would start believing in the Big Bang theory. That is what the people who obviously support creation would say, right? So we need a word here that would go or would be close to supporters of creation, right? Or people who believe in creation. And then this would be a word which would have a negative connotation while talking about the Big Bang theory. So once you have understood at least that much, you can start to eliminate from the options. Theorizes and paranormal kind of helps you to eliminate this option, because the Big Bang theory is not a paranormal conclusion, is it? Or neither can people feel that it is a paranormal one. Can it be mystified? Mystified doesn't go with this particular context, right? Placing their faith in more than what can be seen, right? So an evangelist, preachers does fit here, but then mystified is the word that kind of helps us to eliminate option C as well. What about option D? Let's discuss D first. It says clerics and provocative. Provocative is a different word, doesn't fit in the context here. And as far as clerics is concerned, yeah, that too could probably go here in this blank, but then it wouldn't give you the exact meaning of what we are trying to find out. This is the word that comes closest to the word supporters that we came up with, right, while discussing the context. And anomalous also goes in here, that people who believe, see, anomalous has a negative connotation, so people who believe in creation, they place Big Bang theory as an anomaly, as an out of context conclusion derived by those indisposed, those who cannot place or do not want to place their faith in more than what can be seen. So we have the answer to our question, to this 97th question, as option B. What about the next one? It reads, the context reads, indeed, it actually was a danger at the beginning of 1892 during the brief carnival of dash excitement which followed the accession of young Khedive, and which was only dashed by the firm attitude of Sir Evelyn Baring. Now, once you read the context, we can at least figure out this much, that we need a word here in this first blank which qualifies the word excitement, right? And then we need here something was done to that particular excitement, right? That's what we need in the second blank. So can A fit in? Can we have barbarous excitement was established? No, it doesn't make sense, right? That barbarous excitement was established. We can eliminate option A. What about B? Vehement and tapered. Vehement cannot go as a word here. It cannot qualify excitement, since excitement itself is vehement or passionate, right? That is what. So you cannot say vehement excitement. What about the word treasonable and coddled? Can you really coddle excitement? No, you cannot. We can eliminate both these options. We know that the answer here has to be seditious and quelled. Seditious excitement would mean rebellious excitement, that people were rebelling, because that's what the word carnival also points out to. And the firm attitude quelled it, that is, it made everything calm and quiet once again. It brought everything down to order, right? So that's the answer, which is option C for question number 98. Let's move on to the third question that we had here, the third fill in the blank question. It says, deliberately conscious decisions were frowned upon as the ultimate dash with the purity of the workings of the human mind. An interesting angle to adopt when the movement itself was so tightly and something, right? So it talks about the movement being tightly regulated, monitored, hailed, circumscribed, which one of these fits in, right? Let's figure out. Now, once you've read the context, we can figure out at least this much, that the given sentence deals with a movement which is frowned upon because people make, you know, deliberate conscious decisions, right? So these decisions or such conscious decisions are frowned upon, and that is why we can kind of eliminate B, because we cannot have a movement which is tightly hailed, can we? No. So we can eliminate option B. What about tightly circumscribed? Again, doesn't really make sense. Tightly monitored and regulated both go here, so we'll probably have to figure out the first blank first. So it says they were frowned upon as the ultimate severance with the purity of the workings of the human mind. No, that's kind of opposite to what the, you know, or antonymous, or actually contrast, in a contrast to what the sentence actually wants to say, that you know, the purity of the workings of the human mind do not reflect conscious decisions, and that is why we will have to mark A, which means that when you made deliberate conscious decisions, these were frowned upon as the ultimate tampering of the purity of the workings of the human mind, that the human mind was supposed to flow in a way which conscious decisions would not interfere with, and that is why we have option A as the answer for question number 99.